It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And, of course, D'Angelo Russell. He's a guy that'll be sorely missed.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time, I think things will come together.
Now here's Morant. On target from range. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters. Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
They set the pick to the wing on the left. Let's go with a three. Another three for Utah.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Yakachionis. Rebound, Utah. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Bull. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Robinson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Morant. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouls.
Here's Morant. From downtown. It's rebounded by Wagner. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
Here's Halliburton, following the three by Utah. Robinson with the block. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires for three. Kept alive. Outside for Morant. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. And that one's good. Oh.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Puts the move on. It's Kuzma with the miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Utah leading by 9. Outside Morant. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. And then Morant with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Back to Halliburton. There's the drive. Pass to Bowl. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Bowl. Orlando again missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Roy. Another 3 for Utah.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Halliburton outside. They need this. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Pass to Roy. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Yakachonis. And the three-pointer goes. Yakachonis has got 5. And it's Morant off the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakachonis. Here's Roy. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So as we end the first quarter, already great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I'll tell you what, throughout the...
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Aldama, right side. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. It's Mathurin with a drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Pure from three-point range. 16 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Fast break, Utah. And a two-handed jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Utah. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Aldama grabs the board. Magic trail by 17. Outside for Irving.
Utah foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the...
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Irving for 3. Fires in the triple.
A player who can hit from range and make it look effortless. Kyrie is that guy.
Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. buries it from 3.
3 points.
Carter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Matherin, defended by Gay. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help. And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Wallace up top. Still without a bucket. Noel with it. McCollum covering. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. From deep, Gay. Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Matherin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jazz leading by 14. Now here's Wallace. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Matherin with a steal. Here's Aldama. Rebounded by Gay.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 to fall. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
McCollum with a steal. In transition, here they come. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd foul so far. 41 seconds left in the first half. Irving for 3. The shot misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Carter. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Carter's got 6 points.
I like it when guys like Carter Jr. test their range and get rewarded.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From the wing, from deep, Gay. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. trail by 20. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, throwing his weight around down low. Wagner getting to the line.
For 2.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this game. He hits the second from the line. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Here's Orlando, trailing by 19. The shot by Yakichonis, no good. Here's Roy. Three-pointer off the mark. Wagner, left side. 4-3, drains the triple.
Well, you know, if Wagner could consistently hit threes, that'd be huge. He's been up and down numbers.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. On the wing, Kuzma fires from deep. Utah grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Left side, Morant. To the middle. That one drops for him. Give him 23.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back over to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Roy can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Left side, Robinson. Up top, Morant. Morant using his speed. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Ooh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Roy. From deep. Utah with another miss.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Walsh. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Roy. Utah with another miss.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .124 left in the third quarter. Pass to Matherin. Back to McCollum. On the wing, Matherin. He's got 6. 4 on the clock. Out to McCollum. The 3 ball. The rebound by Carter. Jazz leading by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. Filipowski comes with a double. From deep, Gay sinks it from distance. Gay's got his second basket on the night.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Magic making a switch here. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Jazz leading by 10. Here's Alexander Walker. Excellent D there from Aldama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Irving for 3. High arcing shot. And he sinks the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Back to Alexander Walker. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Utah ahead. They're up by 8. And will return short. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Outside Carter. Now Alexander Walker. Pass to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Irving looking around. Now Filipowski. Here's Aldama. And it's stolen by Noel. It's 2-on-1. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Fires the three, and it's Orlando with a rebound.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Second team foul.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Why Nick can't get
At the
15
perimeter,
dunks?
Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
The shake. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
That's all I'm
And he
saying.
just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
The shot by Yakachionis, no good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Magic trail by 15. Halliburton outside. And Orlando tacks on two more.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Kuzma for three. Hits the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the second half.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Walsh can't get it to go. Here's Wagner. Robinson with a double. Now Wagner. Halliburton outside.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now Bull. Oh, ho, ho.
Nah, he
That's a
needed
man
right
on a
back.
mission right there.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Now Robinson. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Exactly.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
You say on what?
Halliburton. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
That's what it is.
Just slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
Here's Robinson. And he slams it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Halliburton. Now Bull. Fires the three. Robinson rips down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Bull over to help. Outside Morant. From deep. It's stolen by Kuzma. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, the long ball, no good. Utah leading by 12.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Their transition game was the standout for me. created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.